Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Shakuras has fallen, and Amon's grip tightened.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
An Aradin Shakuras.
Shakuras has fallen, and Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology. Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient Purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors!
The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The De'ul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
Purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
If we are to obtain the purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility. Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here, and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in!
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
We stand unified. Ula Sadari, honor guides me. Antara Tassaga, Gassar de Templari. Justice be done. For our tanks.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
You have not enough minerals.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well. appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered.
We embrace the glory of battle.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
You have
Engaging foe.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Returned. My life for iron.
Alarak's warriors have established a large stronghold here. Templar, pull back. We do not have time to engage this base.
Not enough energy.
I think our forces are looking for some excitement, Hierarch.
Our pylon is under attack. enough energy. Not enough energy.
Another solarite sample obtained. Bringing nearby sentries online. Releasing sentries from stasis. Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
We embrace the glory of battle.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them. access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced, an Adanium shell composed of a trillic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times. And now you lead the Protoss. I well with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
These new purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
We have acquired new robotic support technology for review.
Our scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering system after system. We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
Seeing Phoenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness, but I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Phoenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Phoenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend, but all logic defies it.
We of the Nerazim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them. A truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
The Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once. Zeratul, many thought you mad, and yet once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
Ah, good. Hierarch. The solar core awaits.
Phoenix, you appear distressed.
Apologies, Hierarch. I have been pondering the events that brought me here. I have discovered there are holes in my memory. Battles recorded here in the ship's archives that I should be able to recall, but cannot.
What is it you have found?
Records of my defeat at Antioch and being revived as a Dragoon. But this body, it is clear to me that I am no Dragoon.
There is more to those records, Phoenix. But what you uncover may not be desirable.
I am willing to face the truth, old friend, however difficult it may be.
Then I hope you find the answers you seek.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the ENG, the Xel'Naga. The Judicators theorized the Xel'Naga left Aiur to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Xel'Naga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Xel'Naga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope so.
Karax has utilized data from Glacius to bring the robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely, Hierarch.
The enemy shall be purified.
Hierarch, it appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off.
The Spear of Adun's sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
Here lies the resting place of the Xel'Naga. We must find a way to unseal this access way if we are to awaken them. Grand Preserver, what do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Only myth, legend. Here upon Ulnar, the destined races will seek ascension. Their very presence shall open the way forward. I believe these celestial locks are the key. Our forces should claim them in the hopes the way forward presents itself.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are here. They are taking control of the celestial locks.
The Voice's demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
As long as they control the locks, the secrets of the temple will remain hidden from us.
Warriors, engage the enemy and reclaim the locks. Amon will not have his victory so easily.
You have not enough minerals.
Our stargates can now warp in phoenixes. They are extremely mobile and effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
La Farosh.
Once Amon's forces have been defeated, our warriors' presence should allow us to lay claim to the lock.
I will comply. Understood. I stalk through the stars. Time for battle. La Farosh.
You require...
This warrior awakens.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four, the temple will open.
You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. require more Vespene gas.
This warrior awakens. Be on guard. Amon's servants are moving to seize a lock. Warrior awakens. Warriors, hold back from the enemy base. We must focus on the celestial locks.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim have deployed a titanic warp prism. If its core is similar to our own, the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
You require more Vespene gas. You require more Vespene gas.
Teleport successful. For Phoenix.
You require more Vespene gas.
Teleport successful. I stand ready. Returned.
It appears a lock has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it, quickly.
You require more Vespene gas.
It is done. I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study.
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
This warrior awakens. Zark Protoss. Awaiting instructions. My blade.
Protocol.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
Teleport successful. Teleport successful. On protocol. The skies elite.
Transmit. Make use of me. Input command.
I am eager to strike.
I am needed.
On protocol.
Command me. This warrior awakens. Get our suits.
You require more Vespine gas.
We meet the enemy in battle. awaken. I have returned. This warrior awakens.
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The access way is opening.
It seems Amon's forces have drawn back. I sense only a great stillness from within the temple.
Then we have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate has in store for us.
I'm afraid the Spear of Adun will not be able to assist you inside the temple. Please be careful, Hierarch. Since we arrived here, the keystone has reacted strangely. It's as if it is attuned to the energies below.
Energies below?
Yes, void energies exude from this place. I believe this world is a conduit between dimensions.
And the keystone?
Acts as if siphoning these energies. This is entirely different from how the origin point information was stored, as if the keystone was reconfigured for a second purpose.
Let us hope that the Xel'Naga themselves can reveal the truths you're looking for. My warriors cannot aid me in the battle ahead. This burden is mine to bear.
The Starfighters have arrived, and they await your evaluation.
The skies await.
It is a good day, Zudzai.
The skies await.
Greetings, Artanis. Amon's forces arrived here before we did. The temple may already be under his control.
Zeratul believed the other Xel'Naga were here, and that they would stand with us against Amon. They could end the war. My people could be free once again.
Then why have the Xel'Naga not answered us?
I am going into the Ulnar Temple alone, Matriarch. I do not intend to risk any more lives.
You risk your own life on the word of a traitor.
He killed your mother, Vorazun. That is true. But he was never a traitor. I do not wish for death. Only to see Zeratul's visions fulfilled.
You will return. That much, I believe. Adun Toridas, Hierarch.
Vorazun, I know not what I shall find below, but I know I must go alone. You are in command of the Spear of Adun now.
Until you return, Artanis.
Wait! I am not your enemy. I have come seeking the Zelnaga.
It seems fate has drawn us together. We should not attempt it further. The shrines call this place the Temple of Unification. The Zelnaga are somewhere within.
So far, all I've encountered are hybrid. I've been fighting them for days. Progress has been difficult.
The prophecies foretell of two ascended races, working together to seek out the halls of revelation within the temple. Only with both present will the shrines reveal the means to awaken the slumbering Zelnaga.
I've never cared much for prophecy.
And yet, despite our history, here we stand, together. Perhaps you should start. Together, we are strong.
I am...
Let us make for the shrine.
I need answers.
It seems the temple has gone. Halt! Do you sense that? A great power awakens within this construct.
Purity of form. Purity of essence. Prove your strength.
Arak, stay close to me, Kerrigan. My psionic abilities can mend our wounds. Together, we are strong. The future is...
So the constructs hold the keys. Good to know.
Let us proceed. Our path is clear. These devices emit solar energy. We should gather them.
Our knowledge is your heritage.
A bold plan.
I've come. Look out! Hybrid! No time like the present. Answers. I am the swarm. Boldly. Another construct. We'll have to destroy it to open the doorway.
Change is upon us.
Your queen listens. I've come this far.
I serve with honor, strength, in unity. A key is still missing. There is a powerful energy across this chasm. Kerrigan, remain. The future is...
Explain yourselves.
Kerrigan, the construct is coming for you! Shall prevail.
Your queen.
Dawn will come.
Speak. I've come.
Arak and Bayash. Our destiny awaits.
No time like the present. I am the swarm.
A bold plan. There can be no doubt. Fate is with us. The shrine still functions. There. It gathers power. It should be active shortly.
Friends of yours?
Not quite. It appears Amon's forces have found a way into the temple. We must slay them all.
Think I'm starting to like you, Artanis. Answers.
Arak and Bayash. A bold plan.
Make it quick.
I serve my king.
You have my attention. Answers. Boldly. I am the swarm. My search continues.
Our path is clear.
Your queen listens.
Our destiny.
Boldly. Let's finish this. Then we can see what your shrine has to say. I've come this far.
There can be no doubt. see now. The Xel'Naga were the first, born within the void. Their sacred purpose was to cultivate life and perpetuate the infinite cycle. At a new universe's creation, they take a physical form. If destroyed, they are thrust back into the void. All of this time, they have waited for us to assemble the keystone and find our way here. Amon indwells my people, possessing them through the Kala. But he has no physical form. If he were separated from the Templar, he could be forced back into the void.
Come on, Artanis. We've still got a long way to go.
Together, we are strong.
Let's go. It won't be long until our enemy pushes further into the temple.
It seems you were correct.
Well then, shall we?
Our path is clear.
Make it quick. Bold. Your search continues.
Strength in unity.
You have my attention.
There can be no doubt. With honor, I lead. The passage has caved in. We must find another way forward. It appears the Tal'Darim are preoccupied. We should engage them while they are fighting the constructs. Together, we are strong. There can be no doubt. With honor, I lead. A bold plan. Our path is clear.
What fools you are to attack me! Bold.
Dawn will come. The future. This passage has caved in as well. Wait. Hybrid. In unity. Together, we are strong.
Ulnar shall serve as your tomb.
I serve my people. The future is ours.
Our heritage is your future.
There can be no doubt.
They're fighting another construct.
And by us, we shall prevail. Together, we are strong. Dawn,
You have my attention.
our destiny, strength in unity. I serve my people. A bold plan. Our path is clear. The Tal'Darim are breaching into the Hall of Revelation.
Ready your blades, Templar.
With honor, I lead.
No time after present. Boldly. I need answers.
Together, we are
You have my attention.
Shade.
Looks like we've earned a breather. You're up, Artanis. The shrines look like they're covered with pictograms. How do you know what they say?
Communing with the shrine is more than reading carvings. Each atom of the stone has been placed with meaning, purpose. It was here, from Ulnar, that the Xel'Naga began to seed the universe with life. They created us, just as they gave life to a numberless assembly of races in other universes. Every time, they observe and identify the potential of their offspring, never interfering. The infinite cycle will always be the same. Two races are destined to emerge. One, pure of essence, an indomitable spirit capable of great change, and one, pure of form, a being capable of vast psionic potential, able to house the essence of a Xel'Naga. Purity of essence and form, the Zerg and the Protoss. But if the Xel'Naga do not interfere, then it was Amon who uplifted my people. All we thought was the Xel'Naga was a lie.
Come on, Artanis. We're not far from having some answers.
I believe this must be the final hall.
Wait. The doors are open. The constructs destroyed.
The shrine is under attack. This can only be the work of Amon. We delay no longer. Our salvation will not be stolen. The future is ours.
Let's get to that shrine. Boldly.
Together, we are strong. Our destiny awaits. A bold plan.
The Dark God has foreseen your death, Kerrigan. We shall deliver you to it.
The future is ours. With honor, I lead. Together, we are strong.
No time like the present. My search continues.
Stand with me!
By fire, we shall be reborn.
These people are maniacs.
Together, we are strong. With honor, our path is clear.
Boldly. My search continues.
We shall prevail.
Usher them unto the infinite abyss.
Together, we are strong. Change is upon us. The future is ours. There can be no doubt. Our path is clear. Together, I lead. The future is ours.
Our future is as one in the void.
Our path is clear. Our destiny awaits us. For Zeratul! For Ire!
So waits.
I've come this far.
Our path
Without my attention, I am
in unity.
yes.
And by us.
Make it quick. It's done. Do your shrine thing, Artanis. These gods of yours have a lot to answer for.
Ahead of us, within the Chamber of Ascension, the Xel'Naga have slumbered as civilizations grew, fell, and formed again. They will awaken when the two destined races arrive. Then, the elders among them will give their lives to bestow their essence. And pure of form and pure of essence will be reborn as Xel'Naga, shepherds of the infinite cycle.
So, what do you say? Ready to meet your maker?
Indeed. Come. The Chamber of Ascension lies ahead, and our salvation within.
Something's not right here.
The Xel'Naga.
They're dead, Artanis.
Not so easily broken, Amon. The Firstborn shall fear you no longer!
Matriarch, there is a massive output of void energy spiking from the temple below.
Target the epicenter.
Amon is your enemy, Dark Templar. You must listen to me, Matriarch. Amon's trap is sprung. Your leader is in grave danger.
You think us fools?
Yes, but that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that Amon has opened a gateway to the void. Dark energies pour from within, and they will burn through your precious leader, and any who oppose Amon. I can guide you to Artanis before this fate befalls him. If we are bold, we can stop the Dark God's assault.
Am I to believe that the moment you're released, your blade will not be in my back?
You waste time. Lower your blades. I am Alarak, first descendant of the Tal'Darim. Amon has betrayed my people. Retribution will be claimed for this, and if your hierarch survives, he will aid in it. Make your decision.
You will take us to Artanis.
Most wise.
I have brought an additional defensive ability online, Matriarch. Please visit the Solar Core to configure it. Matriarch, the Keystone has begun absorbing void energies at an unprecedented rate.
Then this Tal'Darim speaks the truth.
Void energies flood from the temple. With each passing moment, the threat grows. I do not trust him, but all data points to the scenario he describes. A gateway to the void has been opened.
Is there any way to pinpoint Artanis?
No. The energies are making us virtually blind.
We must put our faith in this Tal'Darim. It pains me to do so. Rohana! Rohana!
You sought honor, and now you have found it. The cradle of life. Both your beginning and your end.
Release her, Amon.
Do you seek deliverance within these empty halls? You will find none here. Only the truth of the Xel'Naga's failure.
Let her go!
I offer a gift. Release in oblivion.
Silence! This Tal'Darim has brought warriors with him. Perhaps there is a benefit to his presence after all.
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
Where shall we march?
Where does my prey hide?
Your hierarch is apparently unaware of the danger closing in around him. If you desire his safe return, you will send your warriors to these coordinates now. This is Tortanus. I have done as I promised, Dark Templar. Now go tell your hierarch. I am waiting for him.
Matriarch, our High Templar have volunteered to aid you.
The loss of the Kala was not easily borne, but we are ready to serve once again.
Templar, I thank you for your bravery in this dire time. We will recover our hierarch.
Wisdom through adversity. I will comply. Our power shall serve. Unleash psionic storms, brothers. Let these hybrid thralls feel the wrath of the Templar.
Protoss! Coming!
I heed the call. As ever, I serve. We continue on. For Artanis. Unity through purpose. Olak Natal. I have heard of these Terran specters. Focus their energies into a feedback loop. They will not bear it. As ever, I serve.
Templar, join us, quickly!
To me, my swarm!
Antaro Tassadar.
Vorazun, your forces have arrived just in time. Amon has opened a portal to the Void. It must be shut down before it tears us apart.
Agreed. My swarm and I will bear the brunt of Amon's power and buy you time. But it's up to you to seal that portal.
The gateway draws power from these void crystals. We will need to destroy them if we are to seal the gate.
Then it shall be done.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
The darkness is approaching my hive cluster, Artanis. I hope you're getting ready to disable those crystals. I'll continue sending as many Zerg as I can spare to help you. Fight well, Templar.
For Artanis. Unity through purpose. I heed the call. Olak Natal.
Crystal's defenders have fallen. Move in and destroy it.
Hierarch, I am detecting several energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Xel'Naga vessels, ancient power sources. If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy to free up additional solarite from the Spear of Adun's core.
You require more Vespine gas.
Cassar de Templari. This warrior awakens.
Crystal destroyed. Sensors are showing 3 more remain, Hierarch.
Continue on. Olaf Natal. Unity. We continue. We are focused.
Yes, Executor? It shall be done. Combat awaits.
Our power shall serve. I will. We shall endure. For Cassar de Templari.
Is secure. Destroy it as soon as possible.
You require more Vespine gas.
Chosen, slay these heretics in Amon's name!
Is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
Our spirit is indomitable.
Minions, push forward. Engage Amon's forces. Artanis, now's a good time to make your move.
2 crystals destroyed. I suspect Amon's forces will not let us take the next 2 so easily.
Hybrid are moving to attack our nexus point. Ready our defenses.
Our full strength.
You require more.
enemy in battle.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
Our foe strikes.
You require more Vesper.
This warrior awakens. Kessa. This warrior awakens.
You require more Vespene gas. You require more Vespene gas.
Our power shall serve.
We meet the enemy in battle.
I heed the call.
Our foe strikes.
Not enough energy. Our pylon is under attack. Upgrade complete. You require more Vespene gas.
Cassard de Templari. This warrior awakens.
The Templar, march.
The crystal is free of defenders. Our warriors can destroy it whenever you are ready.
You require more Vespene gas.
Cassard de Templari.
Only one remains, and the portal is growing unstable. We must destroy the final crystal, and do so with haste.
Hybrid inbound on our nexus point. Warriors, intercept them. Antaro Tassadar. For Artanis.
All right. I'm pressing towards the crystal. If you feel like joining me, don't get in the way.
I heed the call.
Vespene gas.
Cassard de Templari. This warrior awakens.
Destroy it, and victory is ours! We are focused once more. Let this be a reckoning. From this point forward, we stand united. We shall turn back the tide of Amon's darkness. We fought well this day, Kerrigan. Join us. Together, we can defeat Amon and send him back into the void.
My swarm was broken here, Artanis. I'll need time to rebuild my forces.
There is no time. My people are being consumed. Their very flesh turned into Amon's own. I cannot wait.
Then you must do as I have. Gather allies, subjugate enemies, do whatever you can to ensure victory. Survival is never pretty.
We are very different leaders, but I thank you nonetheless. Until we meet again.
Artanis, Hierarch of the Twilight Council, Warlord of the Templar. I had expected so much more.
Arrogance! Watch your words, or my blade will watch them for you.
Oh, that's hardly a way to speak of one who saved your master's life.
You care little for my survival, Alarak. What is the true reason you've come to me?
Our god broke his ancient covenant and cast us low.
These are lies, Artanis.
I am the liar. Are you not but a lie incarnate, machine? Protoss.
Speak your peace, Alarak.
The Tal'Darim's death fleet amasses its slain, awaiting the start of a full-scale invasion. I come with an offer. You will aid me in invoking a challenge for the right to rule my kind as High Lord. And in return, I will grant you a cessation of hostilities between our people.
Phoenix, rally my advisors. It appears we have much to discuss.
Ah, Artanis. I believe I will serve you more effectively from here. Besides, I would rather Alarak remain where he can be watched.